guys, it is now Tuesday. I realized I'd never finished the beginning of this video on Friday, so I apologize for that. Yes, I just woke up, which is why my hair looks like this. A lot has happened within the last few days since Friday, and I'm kind of just gonna give you guys the tea, because I'm really upset, for one. Like, I'll try not to cry, but it's just really, really affecting me mentally and emotionally. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off with why I'm not in school. I was supposed to go back to school today, but I stayed home to take a mental health day because after my long ass weekend, I really, really needed it. So basically, to start off today, it was supposed to be a 2-hour delay. I couldn't even get out of bed because my left knee hurt so bad. Like, it only hurt when I was laying on it. And if I even, like, tried, like, moving it, like, okay, so, like, if my leg was completely straight, like this, it wouldn't hurt, but when it was bent, kind of like this almost, because I don't know why, but it's just how I sleep, I guess, it hurt so bad, especially when I, like, tried to move it. Like, my knee would just, like, lock up on me or something, and it would just be too painful, like, to the point where I want to, like, scream and cry. So that's part of my reason as to why I didn't go in. Another thing is I have to get a new phone. And yes, I'm recording on my phone. I'm posting TikToks, Instagram posts. I'm on Snapchat. Like my phone is still usable. It's just my entire screen is cracked really bad. Like, in my opinion, it's really bad, because this is the first time I've ever cracked the screen of my phone. Okay, well, technically it's the second time because I accidentally stepped on my phone sometime, like, last week, because the principal came into the auditorium. I didn't know he was in there. He started talking. Still didn't know he was in there. Everybody had to move, and I'm just like, what's going on? So I put my phone down. I get up. My phone was face down, and I stepped on it and caused a small crack. And then how I cracked it even more, I was walking out of my room last night, and I tripped, and my phone fell out of my hands, face down onto the kitchen floor, and now my entire screen is just, it's shattered. Like, it's not, okay, so my friend Haley, her phone that she had, the screen was completely shattered. Like, she could still use it. Hold on, my arm's getting tired. It's just, it was so bad. Like, her screen looked way worse than mine does, but she could still use it, and that was pretty bad. My grandfather is literally talking to himself in the kitchen. This is hilarious. I love being home half the time. Anyways, so she recently got a new phone finally. So, what I did is I will add in a photo of what my screen looks like, because I had my mom take a photo of my phone so that that way I could just send the photo to my grandmother, because she was in bed and I didn't want to go in there to wake her up and be like, you like need to help me like get a new phone, because my grandmother is the one who bought me the phone that I have, because I didn't really have a choice. The old phone that I had was a Samsung Galaxy S5, and I apparently am a klutz because I dropped that phone into the toilet. Don't ask how. It's a long story. Don't want to get into it. And the battery was shitting the bed anyways. Like, it wouldn't charge properly, and no matter how many times I bought like a new charger for it, it wasn't the charger, it was the phone battery itself. So at that point, I didn't really have a choice. I had to get a new phone, and the cheapest one that I could get is the iPhone 7, which is what I have. And I was like due for an upgrade anyways to a newer phone. So yeah. But yeah. I have to wait about 4 more days to get my new phone. I'm not too happy about it, because when it comes to things like this, I don't really have a lot of patience for it, but there's like a part of my screen, like right where my finger is circling, this is really hard to explain, but I don't really know. You know what? Hang on. I might be able to kind of pinpoint for you guys where exactly it is. Alright. Oh, hang on. I have to turn my camera around somehow. Okay. So, I have the panda right here. So, this area of where the screen is, that is where it's mostly like shattered, like up around like the camera and everything, and like completely like a majority of it is right in this area. My finger's gonna go over the camera for a second, hang on. Like that area mostly, and then it kind of like comes down to like over in here and also over here. Like, it's just really bad, but because my mom took a photo of it, I will insert that clip here right now. So yeah, that's how bad my phone is. I'm hoping that when I go to AT&T, either Friday or Saturday, I'm hoping that I can get the exact same phone that I have. And if I can't, then I'll probably get like the iPhone 7 Plus or the iPhone 8. I don't know. I'm not really going to know until I get there, because I'm going to have to ask if I can get the exact same phone that I have. And if that's not an option, then I'll probably go for like an S Plus, because the phone case that you just saw on my phone, I ordered it once before and they accidentally sent it to me for an iPhone 7 Plus. So if I get the iPhone 7 Plus, I already have a case for it, because it's the exact same case as the one that I have. But yeah. So, I've basically been up all night just crying my eyes out because of a situation that happened Sunday and Monday. And then, what even is today? Is today Monday or is it Tuesday? No, today's not Monday. I know that for a fact. Okay, Monday was yesterday. Oh my god, it's messing with my brain. So, yeah. It's pretty bad. Like, my weekend was horrible. The last few days have just been really bad for me, and yeah. So last night I was having a panic attack because I was like, my grandmother is going to fucking kill me because she bought me the phone and it's on her bill, so she basically pays for my service and all that because it's on a program. So she just pays a bill for it. I don't have to use like a card or anything. But this is just so bad. So like I was having a mental breakdown, an emotional breakdown, a nervous breakdown, a panic attack, an anxiety attack, like any type of like breakdown or anxiety attack or something like that. Like whatever you want to call it, that's what I had. Like, I don't even like. I couldn't even go to school because of this because I just don't feel comfortable breaking down when I'm at school. Like that's already happened once. Like junior year last year, when my cat died. That happened on a Wednesday. I was supposed to go to school a few hours too, but like I was like up all night with my cat, and then it died. Um, in my arms because I picked it up from the little makeshift bed that I had on the floor for it because it kept screaming in pain. So I decided, you know what? I can't keep getting up and getting back in bed. I'm just gonna put the cat in the bed with me. She was quiet for the most part, but if you like moved or if she moved, she would just scream out in pain. Like I was up all night and she died at around 5 o'clock in the morning that day, and you know, I couldn't go to school because I was way too emotional, and you know, so like I went to school the next day, which was a Thursday, and I didn't even make it. I was really hoping that I wouldn't have an emotional breakdown in front of everybody because to me, I look at crying in front of people as a weakness because they could probably use it against you, um, you know, in any type of way. And to me, crying in front of people is, I kind of see it as like a weakness. And, you know, if you're crying in front of a large group of people, it's kind of a, it's kind of, how do I put this? Like you're kind of like really vulnerable at that point. Like if you're like crying, like it's you're being weak and people can take advantage of that, especially when you're in a large group of people. Um so yeah. And first period and second period I had a chemistry class for 2 whole periods straight. My first period class was chemistry, and then second period I had to stay in that room for chem lab, so it was a double period back to back. Um, yeah. Um, and I just remember after the teacher, like, I remember just putting my head down, and when the teacher was done talking, everyone went into, like, their groups because they were doing, like, a poster or something like that, and I wasn't there for it. And the teacher came to the back of the room and asked me what I was doing, and the moment I lifted up my head, I just broke down crying my eyes out. And almost everybody in the room was looking at me, and that made me uncomfortable. And so I was asked to step outside the classroom, and I told the teacher what was going on, and I got sent down to the guidance counselor to calm down and everything, because I was literally, like, I could not do a damn thing in class at all. So I stayed there until I was, like, completely calm, and then I went back. So I was there for pretty much the entire class period, and then I went back for second period. I was fine. There were certain classes where if it would be, like, really too quiet, I would almost break down crying. Like, let's see, 8th period was when we have mindfulness, and I remember having Global 2 during that period, and we literally had to sit there for the first 5 minutes of class just sitting in silence, and I literally almost broke down crying again. Like, it's just hard. It's been about 6 months. Let's see, it happened in May. So April. No, not April. It happened in May, so almost, it's after this month, which is November. After November ends, which is this month, it'll be a total of 6 months since my cat died. Yeah. It is currently, my new cat has broke my TV, so I had to get rid of that, and I'm in the process of getting a new one. So in the meantime, my cable box thing is down, so that's why I have to. Alright, it's currently 10:20 in the morning. Stupid pillows. I'm just gonna get up, take a shower, have some coffee, eat something so I don't feel any sicker than I already am. I will edit this video, get it up to you guys, and I think what I'm just gonna do is clean my room, get that done and organized, go upstairs, go through some Christmas decorations, bring that down. So, yeah. Yeah, that's my plan for today. I might film another video. I'll probably film another video, like, I'll probably do, like, a room tour and kind of give you guys the update on the progress I've made in my room so far. Who knows, I might do a little bit of painting today, too. Just with only black paint, though. Because I've decided that for, like, the shelving units that are on my walls, I've decided to paint those black. And, like, most of them are, like, built on to the walls. Like, there's, like, yeah, like, most of my shelving units are built onto my wall, so I've decided, I kind of want those to, like, stick out. Like, my walls are gonna be painted white, and then where where the green is, that's obviously gonna be white because it's a wall. Where like the white trim is currently, that is gonna be gray, and I kind of want like my shelving units that are gonna be like on the wall that kind of blend in at the moment. I'm just gonna paint those black because I want them to like stand out. So yeah. So that's basically it for this video. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, feel free to comment down below. Okay. Alright. Comment down below if you have ever broken the screen of your phone before, and if so, what kind of phone did you have? How did you break it? And yeah, feel free to share that. Peace.